Welcome to Dirty T Podcast. This is your girl VSavage in the building, and we have a new guest that we haven't had on the podcast yet. I'm super excited to hear what she has to say. And introducing Nada But Vibes.
What's up? What's up? I'm grateful to be here.
Thank you so much for coming. And y'all remember probably season 1 and 2, we have a Marquise.
Yo.
Welcome back. And as always, we have Mr. Boombastic.
Yo.
I'm here.
You always come in with the sexy voice, the bedroom voice, every week.
Excuse me.
What you mean?
Try to be more unsexy.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Right.
So the reason I chose this topic is because I was just featured recently on a podcast, and it was one of those like live YouTube video podcasts. Ooh. Which was kind of cool because it was like people from all over America, and there was a guy from Portugal on there, and everyone had some very interesting views. There was a lot of yelling, there was a lot of arguments, a lot of shots thrown over, are you looking for love or are you looking for help? And to give just a little bit of context to that, some, especially like gold diggers that are looking for someone to take care of them, or it could be just, no, I don't care about that. I want to find the right one. Like, I want to choose my partner. Or you can even add, there was a third option added, companionship. Like, you don't care about the money or the love. So in there, everyone was different ages. So I guess different stages of your life might, determine if you're looking for love, companionship, or just help, because let's be real, it's very expensive. We're in Connecticut, and literally one of the most expensive states in America. I would say definitely top 5. And I just want everyone to go around, and I'm going to start with a Marquise. Are you looking for, or first of all, are you single or are you in a couple?
I am super duper single.
Super duper single.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then, are you looking for love, companionship, or help?
I say love. I mean, I feel like I've been single long enough.
How long have you been single?
A year and 3 months.
Okay.
I feel like the last relationship I was in, it was cool until she cheated on me, but it was cool.
Ooh, sorry.
It felt good, but I just feel like, I'm ready to have that support system behind me. Got you.
Nada But Vibes, what are you looking for?
Man, I think oddly in this, like, my goal is love at the end of the day. I feel like, honestly, though, at this time, I think companionship, just because I don't even feel like I'm at a space to completely provide the way I would want to in a loving relationship. So
interesting.
Yeah. Also, yes, I'm single too.
And how long have you been single for?
I think, do you guys count like a little like COVID relationship? Because I
feel like if there was like a mutual agreement, like we're exclusive or whatever, I feel like that counts as a relationship, maybe, even if it's a short one.
A lot of people had kids.
You gotta think about it.
A lot of people had kids during COVID.
No.
So I don't know.
If you gotta think about it,
That's what I mean.
that means
Like,
it's gonna be a long answer.
When COVID mean you had a lot of time to spend with that person. There's nothing else to do.
Since we're into because like I think it's like almost been like 3 years, and if not, it would be like if we don't count that, it would be like. Wait, we're in 2024. Okay. The math. I got to math real quick. I think it's like been 6 years.
wow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jeez.
Guys, you're right.
I've been in like 6 relationships.
Facts.
Damn,
I think I've been 6 in the last year.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's it. Explore your options.
You out here giving chances, huh?
Well, I said,
It's part
I
of
said
my
6 years, 6
rehabilitation
years.
program
Shit.
for Hartford.
Damn.
No, I'm
Not
just
for Hartford
kidding.
is crazy.
I'm totally exaggerating. But Mr. Boombastic,
Right.
single or in a couple?
I'm a couple. I'm single.
Okay, looking for love, companionship, or help?
None. I mean, companionship is cool, but I'm not looking for love. That's not how you find love. Love finds you.
Aww.
For real, like you don't.
Qué
If we vibe into some shit, like nah, for real, I'm keeping it funky. Like if we vibe into something, like you don't just go like, yeah, I'm gonna go out with this person and hopefully this is just somebody I love. Like that doesn't happen like that.
That's valid.
When you have like a vibe and I'm seeing who you are, and I'm figuring, out if this is somewhere I want to be or some shit like that,
Right.
then it just happens. I don't think it's just something that just you keep on the mind when you go on a date. Like, is this somebody I'm gonna love? Like, that's the quickest way for it to fail.
Honestly, I think companionship and love kind of go hand in hand. Truthfully,
Not necessarily.
Companionship
They do.
is like
I feel like companionship, like you gotta kind of at least vibe like something before you fall in love. You don't just. You have to be in a relationship to fall in love.
listen, you're a guy. Excuse me. You're a guy. You know how many times you crack shit that you don't love?
Oh no,
Like,
that's
that's
my point.
companionship.
That's
to me.
my point.
If we getting up and we got a physical attraction, that can be companionship to me. Like we can do whatever
that's
we
my- that's my
doing with
point.
no strings attached, and
Like I feel like companionship is a step of love. Like you can just be a companion, you just stay there. That's all you are.
True.
You're just somebody I'm just rocking with. That's
right.
it. I feel like it's a step to love. Honestly.
Yeah.
You're right.
Right?
It's levels.
There's levels to this
Levels.
shit.
Shit, 'cause
like
I'm
onion.
coming in a companionship. Shit. I'm just enjoying myself at the moment. I'm not worried about being in a relationship with you. I'm not trying to fall in love with you. I'm just enjoying the time right now.
Right.
Valid.
So I'm like, and that you're right. It's a step towards loving, but that's nothing that you can't control. Because you can vibe, and I can love the way your vagina feels, and your personality is shitty. So it's like
That's very valid.
that's not going anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that really like what that is.
I've had those.
We all had those. I'm pretty sure we all had those. Like that's why people are saying like now it's up to you. We all single. How about you? Because that'll tell a lot about the space right now of relationships.
Yeah. I agree, but I feel like I was in a relationship because I was so used to being in one that I felt like that's gonna feel normal. This is what I'm used to. That's my comfort zone. And then I'm like, damn, that I did have like a large gap of being single, almost 2 years now. And I'm like, I don't know how to be in a relationship anymore. Before that, I was in a relationship my entire life. Since I was in kindergarten, bouncing from relationship to relationship.
You should be an expert by now. Kindergarten is crazy.
But I have commitment issues.
Like
You know?
You've been committing since kindergarten. How do you have issues?
How can you really call it a commitment? It's never lasted.
You were pretty much locked in, so I don't know how you can't call it a commitment. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're a
Shout out to
professional.
David.
I wouldn't
I
say
used to beat him with my
commitment.
jump rope.
I would say-
Oh my god.
I think being together and committing are two different things too.
I believe that too.
I think you could be together and not necessarily be committed to that person because
Right.
that's how people have options for it.
It's what she said though. It's a comfortability thing. Like a lot of times people hang on to situations because it's their comfort zone. I don't think it's really like I'm so in love with this person thing. Like I think it's just like, do I want to step outside of my comfort zone and go for what I feel like I deserve, or just be comfortable where I am? It's a mindset. Like so.
Because if you're talking commitment to me, you borderline talking marriage at that point.
That's what it's going to lead to.
100%.
That's what it should lead to.
Commitment goes way past marriage because people get divorced like for the dumbest shit.
That too. Honestly.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
I was at a dentist one time, right? And my dentist was married for like 30-something years. And I'm like, damn, how did you last that long? Like, and she told me, she was like, oh, your generation gives up too fast.
Yep.
For everything. Like, everything that goes wrong is just like people find out. People don't work on things anymore.
That's true.
So, marriages don't really last long, like you said. It's like,
Nope.
you walk the wrong way, it's like, we're divorcing tomorrow.
No, right.
This is crazy.
Everyone talks about like having like the ick and stuff, and I'm like,
Yes.
I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, maybe it's like a reflection of yourself. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I'm like, if I don't like a certain thing from someone, I'm like, maybe it's just like, I don't really get the icks. I really don't. But like, I guess people have gotten it from me. So it's just like interesting to think like what don't you like about that? Is you think it's gonna be like a consistent thing, like for the commitment going forward, or like you think I'm not gonna grow, or is it like you just don't fuck with that and that was just your way out basically, or that was your excuse to be out?
I feel like sometimes if you put two pieces of paper down on a desk right here, and me and him fill out one, and you two fill out one, the things that we don't like will probably be like a half a page. Me and him. Yours would be like a front and back thing.
No.
Females are great at telling you what they don't like. And they're undecisive on
That's
everything
true,
that they do
though.
like. Like,
We
if
don't
I ask you
have
right now,
positive
hey, what do you want to eat?
reinforcement.
You see how your eyes went to the sky?
had
That's
to
what's going to
think about
happen.
it.
Now, if I tell you what don't you like to eat, you're not even going to think about it. You're going to tell me everything right now that you don't like.
Olives.
See? She didn't look to the sky for that. She just said it. Like,
man.
it's just a woman thing. Like, women are undecisive. And it's like,
I always tell people, like,
don't
yo,
ever know.
when you want to decide what a female want to eat, ask them what they don't want to eat.
right.
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
everything that they don't name, you could just
Yep.
You're like,
Take
that's
that
what it is.
initiative.
Right.
That's how it is. I feel like it's like that in relationships too. You might that's when you get into something and you get the icks. I feel like you just got there too fast. Because a relationship is a mental thing. You got to get to really know this person and understand if with everything that you don't really feel too comfortable with in a person is a deal breaker or not before you make that step. Because if you feel like it's not going to work, you're going to be doomed from the beginning.
True.
Well, yeah, if you go in with a negative mindset to begin with and then start nitpicking all the stuff you don't like. But, I mean, there's always going to be stuff you learn from past relationships where you're just like, I can't deal with this again. It's going to be a trigger. I think, yeah, basically the ick is like a trigger of something that you're just like, oh.
See how he said he been in like 6 relationships in the time that she'd been single? I feel like that's a good thing though. You know why? Because that means like, you guys watch sports? You watch sports?
Not really.
Yeah?
I haven't watched it, man.
Okay, well, when you're a quarterback, right?
Oh, football. I don't know that.
You tend to, if you're in
I
a
know
game,
football.
if you, listen,
I know
I'm
football.
trying to teach you something, and this is a good example. If you're a quarterback, you're the person that everything falls on your shoulders when it's good and when it's bad, right? So if I was to throw an interception, which is give the ball to the other team and give them a chance to score on us, then it's like I could either hang my head and have a terrible game after that, or just forget the interception like it never happened and just keep playing the game. With him having all these relationships like in that time, I feel like he didn't trick himself into thinking like he doesn't deserve that still, even though it didn't work the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it didn't work, you got to forget about that and keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep your head high and just go for what you feel like you deserve. So it's not a bad thing. It's just, that's what dating is. Sometimes it doesn't work and you just move to the next and see if that one works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Am I allowed, as a guest, allowed to ask questions?
Go for it.
Of course.
All right. With what you heard from that dentist, is cheating an absolute deal breaker? Or is there any way, if someone cheats, you could work through it?
Yeah. I don't feel like it's just it depends on the situation, that how it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like a blatant disrespect, like you hit one of my homeboys or some shit like that, like you can't fuck one of my homeboys. Like, that's a deal breaker. You know, if it's some shit that's like, I don't know, something that, like, I'm big on like moral and respect, like, you know what I'm saying? So if you do some shit that's against your moral, and I know it's like not really like some shit that I will respect,
Yeah.
I don't know if it could be like something I could work on, because that's just your mindset.
Yeah.
And you're gonna continue to do that because that's who you are. Like, I can't like make this situation and make you change for me. You gotta change for yourself. If you, that's just like being a man. I'm gonna take this because I'm a man and I've been a cheater before. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like women don't have the patience for us to get out of a hoe phase where we just want to be like,
No.
you know, of course, see, they're never going to be okay with that. But
Yeah.
that's the best time for us, like being a man that understands, like, yeah, I don't want nothing but you right now. That's the best space to be in as a man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, fair.
Like, when you young and shit and you're not over the whole phase, you're like, it's no sense to even jumping in a relationship because it's going to go bad every single time, because the person that you are, you're a cheater. So you might be a little smarter cheating this time than you was last time, but it's going to come out because that's who you are.
It does.
But when you're not that person, you're a great person.
Real.
Have either one of you done any songs on cheating?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to go first, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
catalog.
truthfully, actually, so album I got coming out this month, actually in February. I have a song called Someone Else's Arms. So basically what I'm saying in the song is that you cheating made me fall into somebody else's arms. That's not me saying I cheated on you necessarily. That's just me saying, all right, you cheated on me, I left you, and now you see me with somebody else, and now you look at me differently than you did before. So you realize kind of like, damn, what I did was fucked up. Like I have a couple of songs. I have Fucked and Left, which is like a cheating song. Which that's like Dali's favorite song ever. That's just about like, yo, if you was gonna cheat on me, I said you just me falling in love with a girl who I thought was a one night stand. I fell for her, and then she cheated on me, and that's what Fucked and Left came from. I was just like, yo, if that was the case, I should have just fucked and left in the first place. So yeah, I have. But actually, I do think cheating is fixable depending on the situation.
Right.
Why? Because especially in a man's case, I think we do things to push women to certain levels that we shouldn't push them to.
Interesting.
Not all the time.
Like, word?
Like sometimes, like men will be like, basically men will practically be like, yo, cheat on me. And then when she cheats on you, you'll act surprised. You're like, bro, like you dared her to do it. Like, you can't, sometimes you can't dare somebody to do it if you know they gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Honestly, I see shit like being a male or female doesn't change anything. It's females that have the player in them. Like, maybe you just want to deal with more than one nigga. It's like,
You ain't lying about that.
They
you know what
out
I'm saying?
there.
Like, they out here. Believe it or not,
Yeah.
like, you see, like, and it'll be crazy
It's a
because
bad
it'll
rap,
be a
y'all.
good guy that'll feel fucked up
Women look bad.
and feel like, damn, did I do something wrong? But in all reality, you was just fucking with a hoe, bro. That's just what that is.
You ain't never
It
lied.
happens.
It is what
Yeah.
it
It
is.
happens.
Yeah.
I've been on both sides. So,
Of course.
I've
Me
been
too.
I've been
Bro,
on both sides.
we are human beings. I've been cheated on. I've cheated. It's just the way shit goes sometimes.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Not Above Vibes. Have you had any songs on cheating or?
Yeah. The first single I dropped, "Fracture," was actually based off of my grandparents' broken marriage. So yeah, my grandfather actually cheated on my grandmother, with like some like maid I think they hired for like help. Knocked her up twice.
That's fire.
And then I basically just wrote in the perspective of like her if I was in her shoes. So yeah, I only have that. I think for some like on release, I think I have maybe another one, but I don't really talk about cheating. I think I'm more of like I'm hurt, but I'm not gonna project this on you. But you did fuck up. Like,
Actually, truthfully, we got one together.
Which one?
That's out now, called My Past.
Oh,
So,
well, yeah, technically.
That's technically about me. Basically, I had cheated. I'm not saying because I never cheated directly, but it's about a man who's cheated in the past, and he tells the girl, "Yo, listen, I had a past. I did this, that, and the third." So she knows coming in, but then like her girls tell her, and she looks at it differently because she's hearing it from somebody else and not you.
Right.
So that's what basically My Past is about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a deal breaker for females though. Like hearing shit about their man from somebody else instead of you. That's like, I think it like plays tricks with their ego or some shit like that.
Yeah, especially when you don't tell them the whole story, because that's basically what the song in totality was about. It's like, I told you I cheated, but I didn't tell you like everything.
Yeah. And how
I'm like, your girl said everything. And you're
Right.
like, damn,
you making me
you
sit here
edited some
looking
parts.
dumb. Like,
Crazy.
damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said your album release was coming up, right?
Yes, February 10th, which is the day before my birthday.
Oh, word.
I do this. I've done this every year for like the last 4 years.
And where are you doing it now that Hook and Ladders shut down?
Unknown Clothing Store. It's right up the street actually from there. You went to the one I was there at Unknown. Same place. They just remodeled. It looks beautiful in there now.
Nice.
It has. I can't even describe what it looks like. It just looks beautiful in there. It's like all white.
All right.
Nice in there.
Well, excited to do that. You know, Dirty T Podcast is going to be in the building as usual. And Not Above Vibes, do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, I plan on releasing a couple singles. I think at least 2 EPs. One kind of reggaeton based and the other one like Afrobeat based.
Ooh, Afrobeat. Okay.
Yeah, so it was definitely in the works. More or less, I'm just the songwriting and the recording, and then the engineer will handle the mixing and such. But after that, yeah, I'm working with some like I want to get more visuals out, but I might honestly just do like 2 like very selected music videos. Maybe make them into like a. I guess you could say like a little short film too for it, but we'll see.
That sounds dope.
Yeah,
can't wait for that.
Yes, ma'am.
And before we go, any coming up Valentine's Day plans? Because everyone's single at this table.
None.
I want to perform. I want to perform. To be honest, as an R&B singer, I love singing at like dinner events and stuff of that nature. So I would like to sing if I could. If not, probably just relax. I mean, Valentine's Day is not that big of a deal. It's my birthday, so I don't. My birthday's 3 days before that, so I don't really care about that.
So if y'all listen to this in time, if you want a Marquise to come serenade you and your lady, just email us at DirtyTPodcast at gmail.com and we'll connect you guys. Make it special for your lady.
Yes.
So what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Me, I don't know. I don't think I've done anything for the last couple years. So we shall see.
Right.
You know, there's prospects. There's prospects.
I feel like all my friends are single. I might just call the crew. I'm like, all right, let's link up. And do
Yeah.
something.
Let's just do a whole like. It might end up doing that. Just like pal.
Palantine.
I said I was like,
Which reminds me, Kim from What's the Topic CT podcast. She was on a previous episode earlier in the season, and she is doing February 18th. If you go on her social media, What's the Topic CT, she's doing some sort of game show speed dating thing.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah.
I see somebody share that.
And I'm like, I don't even want to date right now, but like, I just want to go just to
this is for the vibes. Like, why
So
not?
I'll be honest.
I just want to win the game show. So competitive.
You be right. I felt that. I would have been like,
I
I'm
don't
gonna win
even care
this.
to meet anyone, but I just want to go.
I've never speed dated before. I've wanted to just one time, just to get it over with.
Yeah,
I've never
just
seen
like
It's
like
a bucket list.
right. Check it off the
I've
bucket
never
list
speed
type
dated.
thing. Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to say.
Be like, hi.
I
how you
don't know how
doing?
that works. Like a game show. Like, how do you make it a game show? Like, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
No, that is.
If it's the same person I saw, so I saw the host. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not really sure if it's connected.
Right.
But I seen a dude share. He's looking for a bunch of females for a speed dating thing.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, I wonder if these two go hand in hand.
I thought it was a woman.
No, it was a guy.
She
host.
definitely
Oh, okay.
has like two guys' names on the flyer for you to call and get tickets.
That's what I was
To
thinking.
be a
she's
part of the show
definitely
or to
part-
go to the show?
No, like to buy tickets for the show. So I don't know how the going on the show. Maybe that was what.
Yeah,
he
that's what I was
saw.
like. I think
Well, you
I
said
think
you
they go
wanted to
hand
win
in
it.
hand.
Oh yeah,
I'm not really sure how it works.
I want
Better
to be
see you
on it
at number
too.
one, Viv. Better see you.
I'm like,
Put me in a
is there a
booth.
cash
Right,
prize?
right now. Run me all the dates
Guy
right now.
number one. What is your answer to such and such?
It's like on
But we'll
YouTube.
talk about that with the next episode, which is first dates.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Voice of an angel. You heard
Right.
that?
Book him now. Let him serenade you.
Serenader.
So, when is that album coming out one more time for the public?
At some point in February. So on streaming platforms, it'll be out some point in February. Because I want
where
the
do people find you?
A Marquise. I said A.Marquise _ YBG on Instagram. Antonio Marquise on Facebook. And at Unknown Clothing August. Oh, I said August. February 10th.
Future planning.
Right? Manifesting that.
Facts.
Right. you know.
And Not Above Vibes, how do people find you? If there's any projects that people can come support you, let the crowd know.
You guys can find me on Instagram and on all streaming platforms. Not About Vibes, NADABUTVIBES. If you want to find me on Facebook, it's Nadia Vivar, my actual government name, so watch out.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace.
Yes.